Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just want to have a small talk with you guys about a weapon that I've been using recently, or for the past few days, and that is the AR-57. Now I'm just going to let this out there right now, I think this weapon needs a rework. Definitely a rework. If you're going to watch the clip right now as far as what I'm going to, how I'm using this weapon right now, one of the things you'll notice, I'm rarely, if not ever, aiming down the sight. And that's the strategy that I've been seeing a lot of people use. So one of the things that I've been doing is, I'm on a little bit of a mission. I'm going to try to get this weapon to Mastery 5, and the reason why I say Mastery 5 is I tend to stop using a weapon after Mastery 5 because I try to switch over to another weapon. And of course, that doesn't mean that this is the next weapon in line. The next weapon is actually going to be the Scar H. I'm going to be doing a weapons guide video on that one, but I just wanted to let this clip out here because I finished all the footage for the Scar, the Scar H, and I'm working on this weapon right now. This is planning on being the next one in line right after the Scar H. And it's just, because I've been seeing a lot of people hip firing with this, I've been on a little bit of a mission to achieve Mastery 5 with this weapon, hip firing as much as possible. There has been only a handful of times, I think less than 20 times, where I have ever aimed down the sight when it came to this weapon. And I think I'm on like Mastery 4 at the moment. So if anything, I think I'm almost completed with Mastery 4. I'm going to have to check that right after this footage. But I'm almost actually finished with this weapon, and it just kind of blows me away of how much I'm able to destroy people with it. And I guess the only reason why is because I'm not aiming. It's much easier to put someone inside of a very open space and then just hold down the trigger, and with 50 rounds, some of those bullets are going to kill you. I think this is like a 5-bullet kill. I haven't done any like research on it, like any data collecting on it, but I think it's about like a 5-bullet kill. 50 rounds out of a 5 bullets out of a 50-round magazine, 5 of them are eventually going to touch you. And in that's for any range, really. And putting a laser sight on it, it shrinks down the grouping, so it's much easier to actually kill people with this weapon. Again, this is just one clip of, I have like 30, 40 clips of this gun. I already have all the footage collected for this weapon. Like, I can create a weapons guide video for this right now and release it with all the footage that I already have, because I'm already confident about exactly like the best strategy to use for this weapon. Yeah, you can aim down the sight, and aiming down the sight is going to make it much more like accurate, but I feel like you'd be putting yourself at a disadvantage when it comes to that, because one, it's harder if you at least find a way how to like control your movement better. Like, never run in a straight line, always zigzag, never stand perfectly still. You'll notice I do that a few times. I'll like zigzag a few times just about randomly. That's to make it harder to hit me. I'm always constantly moving around, and I think that's like the best strategy when it comes to using this weapon. This weapon, drop shotting works absolutely flawlessly. If anything, I recommend drop shotting with this weapon over the Chris Vector. The Vector does have the options of like a high rate of fire, has like the highest rate of fire of all the SMGs, so of course hip firing with that would be good, especially when it comes to drop shotting at close range. But this one takes it to an entirely new level because of its magazine size. You're basically holding a miniature light machine gun with maximum mobility. So the rework that I would actually suggest with this weapon, and I think this is a easy nerf. Well, I really wouldn't call it a blatant nerf. Okay, before I actually say that, I'm going to explain what just happened right there. For some odd reason, I think it's because I hit like I'm moving too fast, and then I just hit a random button, but I randomly pull out my grenades for some random reason. I don't know if that happens to anyone else, but definitely happens to me a few times. It cost me a few kills. But one of the things I want to talk about when it comes to rework is I feel like either remove the laser sight attachment for this weapon, and that's going to be kind of unfair because it's like, okay, then you're just putting the P90 right above it. So the nerf that I would suggest is increase the spread when it comes to it, so it doesn't encourage hip fire. And I feel like a rework like that would properly balance this weapon, so it encourages people to aim down the sight. Now, for skilled players who already aim down the sight, this nerf does not affect you at all, because you're already going to be aiming down the sight. But that's what I think it is. And if anything, I think you should actually match the P90 spread with the AR-57 if you do decide to like increase the grouping of it. And also, this also answers like one other question that I noticed. Why do people think like the health regeneration is too small? And that clip right there that I just died in, Imagine if my health would have regenerated much faster. It would encourage people to just run and gun with the submachine gun. That's an issue when it comes to Call of Duty. You can absolutely dominate. Like, say a game like Black Ops 2, you can easily take an MP7 or any of the PDWs or something like that, because the PDW, I think, has like the largest magazine in that game, and just run around and just gun people down. And because the health regen is so fast, submachine guns just dominate the game. So I think that's the reason why health regen is so low. But I don't know. That's my thoughts about the AR-57. At least how I think it should be reworked. Because at the moment, the weapon is far too strong. It is far too strong. Now, this next clip it kind of got me a little tilted, because someone else, and I came in second place even though I had the most kills. But whatever. We're not going to talk about points. He got a triple kill, and I know you guys seen that clip where I think I got a triple kill, but it didn't say it was a triple kill. Look at this clip. I'm gonna leave it in there. Give some fame to call me Skip. But that's all I wanted to talk about today, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.